There's my little soldiers. Peppers aren't doing so great. We got some rain last night. Put in a little bit of beans over there. You better be careful, Sammy. You're gonna get your butt kicked again. Sammy! Jeez, oh Pete. It's always those big talkers. Get their ass canned. Well, not a whole lot of progress. We'll start popping soon. When I was growing up, I got into construction out of high school, and there was lots of people who I would work for who wouldn't teach you anything. So they could, keep you down low doing the labor jobs, and you wouldn't maybe be taking work from them someday too, But I also remember the guys who would teach you as much as you wanted to learn. And one guy for me in the drywall business was Fernando Lopez. He was a gangbanger. He was a wild motherfucker. He was a hard-working dude. And he would teach me as much as I wanted to learn. And it was super cool. And thanks to him and other dudes, I learned that trade. And became a journeyman myself. And moved on. And I carried the torch, I kept teaching the young dudes. If they wanted to learn, I taught them as much as they wanted to learn. So this pile of steel right here came off my van. That was a lot of research, man. And a lot of collecting of tools and a lot of risk to fix the rest of my van, but I did it. And when I first started looking for it, it was my friend Pete from Southwest Rod and Customs, working on a Galaxy, Ford Galaxy. I started watching all of his videos and getting off my ass and getting some shit done. And I've had this pile of metal here for a while because I kind of switched gears and went to another vehicle, but I'm gonna chuck this right now. But I wanted to make a video of it and give some thanks where it's due. Thanks Pete, thanks my friend Pete, thanks Underground Auto One, anybody that makes videos out there. James Freddy, I watched a lot of his videos when I first started this journey here, and super cool dudes, to throw out the information you need, and especially in my friend Pete's case, he doesn't powder coat a goddamn thing. So I like that. Anyway, catch you later. Oh, I hooked up the oil pressure. When it caught on fire, it burned that up, I guess. And there was also a green coil wire to the tachometer that I fixed. It's spinning nice now. Been working that spot. I'll show you here in a second. It's smooth. So it's getting close. I might pull that carburetor and go through it, just see what it looks like. And we'll see what happens. I'll turn you back on when I get underneath this thing. Shipping $11.41. $11.41 to send me that corked gasket and 5 little itty bitty screws. With an estimate of 13 something, so they dropped it off a couple dollars because they want my business back. Jesus. Alright, got the sending unit in. What I did was I took some sandpaper and scuffed up this area around the sender on the tank, and I also scuffed it up on the sending unit. And then I used that cork gasket, and then I put a little bit of Permatex on it, some ultra copper is what I used, just so I could make sure I don't have any leaks. Guys have been having a lot of problems with these things leaking. And snug down these little fancy bolts, just finger tight for right now, and then I'll kind of give them a little snug later, and then we'll see how that works out. I shouldn't have to crank them too much. And those little bolts have the little copper washers on them. Here's the original ones. I don't know if that'll come in or not. They have a little copper washer on them. That's what I'm doing right now. Finally got that stuff today, so I could start putting this back together. And that's it for right now. We have been lubing the chassis with thrust. Tonight's restorations brought to you by Thrust. Thank you.